The Hampshire branch of the Campaign to Protect Rural England are welcoming entries for the 10th Annual Countryside Awards. Joining us in the studio to tell us more is Gemma Lacey from the Southern Cooperative. Thanks for coming in. So what are these awards, first of all?
So they are really annual awards to celebrate all that's great about our beautiful and diverse countryside. So really an opportunity for organisations, voluntary organisations, community groups and people across the south to put forward projects to get some recognition for all the great stuff that they're actually doing to support our local countryside.
What kind of categories are there?
So there are 4 categories. There's a community and voluntary category, rural enterprise category, young people and sustainable buildings.
And so you're saying, talk about some projects there. What kinds of things have been entered and won in the past?
All sorts, really. So in the community and voluntary category that I've been involved in judging in the past, we've had things like community gardens, so local communities that have got together to create some really kind of sort of precious local space. We had a fantastic conservation project in the New Forest last year, which was really clearing the kind of woodland area, opening that up for kind of wildlife, bringing together kind of volunteers on that project, and actually bringing back sustainable coppicing to generate charcoal for sale in the local community. So a whole range of sort of diverse projects. So anything really kind of large or small projects are kind of welcome to submit entries into the awards.
And how do you submit them, first of all?
So it's a really simple process. You go online to cprehampshire.org.uk. There's a very short kind of entry form, and obviously we'd love to see lots of kind of wonderful photographs that really kind of showcase those projects as well. So really straightforward process. They go into a kind of shortlisting, and then basically the judges go out and visit those projects and get to see the ones that are kind of shortlisted finalists, and then they go through to the final kind of award ceremony in September.
And so what happens if you win?
Oh, it's amazing, I think, just to get that kind of recognition, and the ceremony is a really nice event, so that it brings kind of all those kind of finalists together, other people from across the kind of south who have a real passion for the countryside, so it's a real kind of night of celebration, get that recognition, they get to really kind of showcase all that great work and hard work that they've done, and then obviously after that they get to kind of publicise some of those projects through the CPRE Hampshire website as well.
And you're kind of looking for all sorts of people to enter, I suppose?
Yeah, I mean, it's anything from voluntary groups, community groups, schools, businesses, depending on those different categories. So there really is kind of something for everybody out there as well.
And is there a sort of deadline for application?
There is. Deadline is 17th of June this year. I'd say if you've got a fantastic project, go onto the website, have a look. There's some really great examples from last year to give you some ideas, and then really sort of all the information you need about entering.
So just about 2 weeks left.
2 weeks left, so not long, yes. So.
And in terms of kind of recognition, you were saying, you know, it's great for these organisations. What do you think they kind of get back in the longer term, having won one of these awards?
I think it's just the kind of the recognition that they get. So it's a sort of special night. I think they get a sort of opportunity to really showcase that hard work, for other people to get together and kind of share what their kind of learnings are, look at other great projects as well that are going on across the south. So I think it's just, sometimes there's a lot of groups that kind of put all that hard work in and it doesn't really necessarily get that kind of recognition and support. So I think it just gives them a chance to sort of shout about all that great work that they're doing, and to tell more people about the great things and hopefully attract more volunteers and people to get involved in their projects as well.
Gemma, thank you very much for coming in.